Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Iraqi Dinar your go-to source for everything related to the Iraqi dinar. As always, I strive to bring you the most up-to-date information on this topic. Recent developments in Iraq's financial sector have garnered significant attention, particularly following the successful negotiations in Washington involving the Central Bank of Iraq (CBI), the U.S. Federal Reserve, and the U.S. Treasury. These three-day talks culminated in a major achievement for the CBI, the diversification of Iraq's basket of commercial currencies. This strategic move is expected to reduce Iraq's heavy reliance on the U.S. dollar, potentially stabilizing the Iraqi dinar and lowering the demand for the dollar within the country. There is widespread speculation that these developments indicate a shift in Iraq's monetary policy, particularly concerning the dinar's exchange rate. The current rate of 1.310 to the dollar is viewed by many as unsustainable in the long term, especially as Iraq prepares to enhance its economic engagement with global markets. Analysts, including those from GR Militiaman, suggest that Iraq is positioning itself for significant economic changes, aiming for a more flexible exchange rate that would grant greater control over its monetary policy. This flexibility could enable Iraq to manage liquidity, withdraw funds, or adjust the dinar's value as needed to maintain economic stability. In parallel, Iraq's Ministry of Finance has reported impressive financial results for the first 5 months of 2024, with revenues exceeding 54 trillion dinar, approximately $41.3 billion. The data, covering January through May, highlights the country's heavy dependence on oil exports, which account for 89% of the general budget. Although considerably smaller, non-oil revenues still contributed approximately 6.7 trillion dinar, around $5.2 billion, underscoring the critical role of oil in Iraq's economy but also signaling the necessity for diversification to ensure long-term stability. Meanwhile, Iraq's oil sector continues to attract international attention. The Minister of Oil has announced an upcoming visit to the United States to discuss potential gas investment opportunities with American companies. This visit aligns with Iraq's broader strategy to attract foreign investment, particularly in its gas sector, which the minister expects to experience significant growth. Iraq's gas reserves could potentially increase to more than 220 trillion cubic feet, positioning the country as a major player in the global energy market. However, not all interactions with the U.S. have been smooth. Former Iraqi MP Mohammed al-Saki has accused the United States of hindering the development of Iraq's banking sector, particularly through restrictions imposed by the U.S. Federal Reserve. Al-Saki criticized the monetary oversight exercised by the U.S., suggesting that it has impeded Iraq's economic progress. He emphasized the importance of lifting sanctions on Iraqi political figures and banks, which he believes are essential for the country's reconstruction and economic development. In response, the governor of the Central Bank of Iraq, Ali al-Alak, made an unannounced visit to the U.S. to address these concerns directly. Discussions are expected to focus on lifting the sanctions that have restricted the operations of Iraqi banks and hindered their integration with the U.S. financial system. The outcome of these discussions could have significant implications for Iraq's economic future, particularly in terms of the banking sector's ability to support broader economic reconstruction and growth efforts. In conclusion, Iraq is at a critical juncture in its economic development. The country is making strategic moves to diversify its economy, stabilize its currency, and attract foreign investment, all while navigating complex geopolitical challenges. The success of these efforts will be crucial in determining Iraq's economic trajectory in the coming years.